good. It's super bright in here. What's going on, everybody? All 26 of you. Just scroll in here. All right, looking good. Sorry, I kind of went live before I was ready, but I wanted to put a video out. I know I didn't do one today. I said I'd try to do at least one a day. I want to talk about a lot of stuff. It's hard to peg it down these days. It's hard to be a man. It's hard. Having a pregnant wife, the culture of the day that you got to bend over backwards for her, and I bend over backwards anyway. But it's different, you know. It's a whole lot. It's a whole different animal. I love Ashley to death. You know, nothing will ever change that. My dad told me one time. Back in the day, my parents used to fight a little bit. You know, they're so chill now, but you know, parents fight sometimes. And after a particularly bad row, I just straight up told my dad I was always a sharp shooter, you know, a straight shooter, you know, a sharpshooter too, but no, I was always a straight shooter. Dad, you and Mom gonna get a divorce? And he wasn't mad that I asked. He almost seemed kind of exasperated, you know. Son, when I married your mother, I told her divorce is not my vocabulary. And that always stuck with me. Divorce is not my vocabulary. And I'm an English major. I have a very extensive vocabulary. When I say English major, I have an English degree. Journalism, creative writing, poetry, all that stuff. I have a good vocabulary. Extensive. Profligate. But divorce is not in it. I love my dad to death. He's not very spiritual, as I've said before, but the man knows what he's about. That's Logos. That's, as Paul put it in Romans, the Gentiles have a law unto themselves, and if it is good, then they have circumcision of the heart. And I'm very roughly paraphrasing here, so you need to read Romans if you're a Christian. There's a great resource that I've plugged on here before. I don't get anything from. I've never even been in contact with the people here. I just like it. So if I like it, maybe you'll like it. Look how tired I am. I'm in the middle of my daughter's crib together. You know. Check that out. Make sure it's all framed up. This whole room, here, I'll flip the screen. It's in shambles. So I got this little corner I'm working out of. Here's a little rocking chair that's full of stuff, a bunch of puzzles for my child, a changing table, and learn how to sit up straight. And this is, I don't know, a little, I'll probably throw that away. I don't know what this is. It helps them, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. It doesn't make any noise though, so I don't. You know, they do an action and they're like, "Oh, that does nothing. Oh, that does nothing. Okay, let's try this side. Oh, that does nothing. You know, maybe it's out of batteries, but I don't know where to put the batteries in. Yeah, it's great. There are the slats. Here's you know, it's just a mess. I got so much stuff. I live in a tiny space. And I haven't learned how to downsize yet. learn how to downsize. It's you grow up, you develop in this world of ease. There's no better way to put it, you know. The Amish got it, man. They get it so much. I used to be like, man, I could never live in Amish country. Man, I can't decide. I can't imagine a better life than Amish country. But I mean, hang on, I'll flip it around again. I mean, it's got pegs and stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't have enough pegs. I need more pegs. I need to go to Home Depot and say, yo, help me out. But anyway, I titled this before I went live, Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness. I don't know, it just seemed right at the time. I wanted to talk about something profound, but I forgot about it. It's been a long day. But life, what is life? Well, you know, I called it what it is. So let's go down the list. What is life? Life is building, growing, going from you never were. Let me explain. You never existed. To now your existence doesn't matter. It's all about the next generation. I mean, look at me, I'm breaking out. So much stress. Yeah, ladies, you might not know about this but with a beard, the hole around. Look at that one. That's not good. That's not hot. Looks like I got VD. But life is a screaming chasm of it's a cacophony of pain and noise and confusion a lot of the time. But my goals were never clearer than when I decided that a family and children was what I desired above all. Let me turn up the brightness real quick because I can't even make out bags under my eyes. There we go. How do they look? Hey. Life is beautiful. Life is ugly. Life is joyous. Life is misery. Breathtaking. It's hard to define, describe, really get a hold of. It's hard for everybody. I dare say it's hardest for those who are biggest slaves, you know? Everybody says, "Oh, look at those celebrities. Their lives must be so much easier than mine." Oh, you don't know. I work 14-hour days. And I work 12 hours, but it's an hour commute each way. My wife doesn't think that's work. Anybody who has a commute knows that's work. So 14-hour days. And then I come home and I do more work. I'm a really good cook, and my wife just lets me do it. I told her tonight how easy it is to follow a recipe. I made some broccoli salad. You know, it's got the broccoli, it's got cranberries, bacon, cheese, onions, and then like mayonnaise dressing. Had some sugar in it, but you know I'm not crazy about sugar, but that's what it called for, and she loved it. So, you know, vinegar and that dressing as well. I've never made it before, but I followed a recipe. I've done this thousands of times before. Oh, I never made barbecue sauce. No, it's just a recipe. Boil this, you know. So I tried to show her how easy it was, and then she was like, "You just have talent." And I thought about that for a second. I was like, "It's just years of practice, you know. Talent is nothing more than repetition, you know. she says my intellect, my mind, she's like, it's a headache even trying to think about how I think, which is flattering to say the least. I mean, for you single guys out there, my heart goes out to you. That was you very recently. You know, within the last couple of years, I was single and thought that I would always be single, and now I'm married with a baby on the way. So it's possible. Trust in God. She says my intellect is dizzying, and I just thought, I just read. When I was a kid, that's all I wanted to do was read. My mom told a story when her friends from Alaska were down for the weekend, and she said, "Do you remember when we would have all the kids together and we would be hanging out, and all the kids would be running around in the yard playing? What would Grant be doing?" And her friend didn't skip a beat. She said he'd have his nose in a book. And we said it at the same time. I'd be like, nose in a book, you know. I still played sports and everything. I was still active. I was fat. I was a fat kid. I've always struggled with my weight. You know, I still got a bit of a gut right now. But I did get my weight bench up from my parents' house this past weekend. So I'll chronicle that transformation. You know, I think it'd be inspiring for some people, because it just takes getting to it. You know, stop bad habits, stop overeating, stop eating the wrong thing. If you like alcohol and you don't have a problem with it, I mean, if you have a problem with it, quit it. You know, but if you can enjoy a drink here and there, choose better drinks. Choose drinks without any sugar or carbs in them. You know, like but you know, exercise control. If you can quit them completely, that's even better. You know, clear-headedness is a very godly trait. You know, I mean, some would argue that sleep deprivation. I mean, look at me. It's it's its own kind of intoxicant, but that's neither here nor there. So that's life. Life is what you make it. I mean, there's an objective good life, and that's family. You know, you didn't exist at one point. You didn't exist at one point. I didn't exist at one point. And then two people got together. Your parents, my parents, they got together, and they loved so deeply and passionately. And there was commitment there. That's important. My parents are still together. You know, a lot of people's aren't. But there's commitment there, there's passion, and then what wasn't is. So now it's my turn to carry that forward. And, you know, I made the screenshot of my shirt. Ask me about Jesus. Ask. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Everything points to him. If you really think about it, why can't you shake this carpenter? This poor man. What benefit was there to create a religion around this carpenter? Oh, he just talked good. No, he spoke with authority. Sorry, I'm getting a little passionate. Liberty, freedom. Let's go right back to Jesus. If the Son sets you free, you are free indeed. The Son is the heir of the house. Jesus is the heir of creation. He created it anyway. He is the creator God. And people don't understand the Trinity. One. Our God is one. It's impossible to grasp with a human understanding. But we just accept it. Yes, our God is one, but he has three offices, persons, separate. One. It's the greatest mystery of the Christian faith. But the Son has set us free from our sins. Correction. The Son has set us free from bondage to sin. Now this flesh, this decaying, rotting flesh that we drag around day to day, it's sold to sin. It's Sin will always be a problem until we are glorified, until we receive the reward of the new body. And it's a hopeful thing. But I need you to understand, once you accept Christ, you day by day hate the sins that so easily beset you, and you set them aside more and more as you become sanctified. And liberty is an ongoing process. You'll be set free completely in due time. Just trust. Trust the work. The pursuit of happiness. It's not wrong to want the pleasures of this world, but moral pleasures are the ones that you need to seek out. Pursuit of happiness, in my estimation, is providing, making certain my family has what they need to get by. Not only get by, but to thrive. I rent right now. You see the chaos that is my life in this little room. It's not forever. I keep telling my wife it's not forever. Pursue true happiness. Don't pursue fornication. Don't pursue envying, greed. Don't pursue strife, adultery, other gods, wizardry. Be true. Be an able minister. Love. I believe in you. Each and every one of you, I believe in you. I'm just a man. I'm here for whoever needs a friend. I don't care if 3 people like this channel. I'm there for those 3. And I'll have church with you whenever you want. Be well. Treat each other fairly. I don't care if you're Nigerian, Jewish, Chinese, Saudi Arabian. Listen to the truth. Accept it. Believe on it. Believe on Him. And we're brothers and sisters. Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. Come to Him. Please. It's so needful, and the time is so short. Dream about prophecy soon. I'll plan this one out. This one was impromptu, as most of them are. Comment below what you want to hear. I know there's not many of you right now, but share it. Get it out there. If you like my message, if you like me, it doesn't matter. I don't care. If you like Jesus and you think this puts Him in front of people, get it out to your friends. Get it out to your family. You know, message me. I'm gonna start a emailing list pretty soon. I don't have one set up right now that can handle the volume if this starts to take off. But at any rate, I love you. I can't do anything else. I'm only going to shoot straight. That's all I can do. Be honest. A liar wants to steal. I don't want to steal. I want to give. I want to give you the greatest gift there is, and that's Jesus Christ, the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But I just want a community. That's what I want. I don't care if I ever get a dime from YouTube. If I do, groovy. I'll help a lot. But I don't care. I just want a community. So, do the things. Comment, please send me a message. I don't know how all this stuff works. I'm new, you know. But if you have any prayer requests, I'd be honored to take them to the Lord and pray in agreement with you of these things. So I hope this video was helpful or inspiring or thoughtful. You know, makes you think. They might not all be. They might be emotional things, and maybe that's what some of y'all need. But I'm not gonna ramble on. I love you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.